Thank you for taking the time to look at my video. My name is Alfredo, and I just wanted to share my experience with the backup chain software. If you are looking to back up your VM workstation environment, your guest servers or guest workstations in the VM workstation software, there's really not many solutions out there to back up your files. You can use robocopy, couple copy script commands, and you're going to back up the files entirely. If you wanted to recover anything inside them, you'd have to mount, power them on, remove a file, transfer it to the other VM workstation or server. It's kind of a tedious task just to grab a file. Though it's great if you wanted to do a whole restore and mount from a previous backup your entire VM environment. Where the reason why I wanted to share with you Backup Chain is Backup Chain has the ability to do a granular backup. It's not available in their personal and their server edition. They have a server enterprise edition. That edition and above gives you the ability to have the granular backup and restoration. Yeah, it's a little bit more, but I think the benefit of having it is outweighs the price. Their personal edition, their business edition, what differs between the two is a matter of support. They pretty much almost do the same thing. And what they do is they do a copy of all the VMDK files, and you'd have to mount and restore, kind of similar to what you may have already found on the internet of how to back up VMDK files using the VM Workstation software. I couldn't find many other products out there that did what Backup Chain does. I found one other software out there, but you would have to buy a hardware appliance, and it did something similar. But when you added the hardware appliance, it just added an additional piece of into the process. And I think for an all-in-one solution, Backup Chain is the software to go with. The GUI interface, it's not very pretty. It could use some improvement, but the software does what it's supposed to do, and it's kind of hard to argue when it does what it's supposed to do, and it does it well. It's just not pretty, but it works. Just to give you a little slight review, is I have my backup job here, and I have exactly where from this location, this VMDK file and down, this is what I want to back up, and it does do it, and it does restore it back to the file set. So it's kind of like I said, there's nothing else out there. I think for what you get and what it can do, it's well worth looking at. The support staff over there at Backup Chain, top notch, very knowledgeable, very helpful. I don't have any complaints there. They're pretty prompt. You can go in the chat, and they have lifetime support on their technical support. So I think if you go in the chat anytime, they're very helpful. Licensed or not, they were very helpful during my trial period with getting this thing running. Had little quirks just because of I think the fluidity of how the software works. I'm not quite used to it. I've used Veeam, Symantec, so I understand those very well. Just the way this works, it's a little learning curve, but once you get it set up, it works. So give it a try. If you have VM Workstation, you want to actually back up your files with inside it, or back up your whole entire VMDK file set, this will do them both. So give them a try, backupchain.com, and thank you for looking at my video.